fix my camera there. Alrighty, welcome back. Today I've been really busy this past week and I didn't have time to actually draw my own photo. So we're just going back to this coloring book. Now, if you've been with me since I first started live streaming, you may know that I used to color in this book all the time, but it's just been a while. But I'm excited to get back into it. The theme for today is Miss Rapunzel, Tangled, the movie. Now I'm gonna try and make this look like the magical flower from the movie. It doesn't really totally resemble that, but I hope just by coloring it, it'll help. So I'm just gonna go in with this neon yellow, going all along these lines in the middle. But I hope everyone is having a good start to the week. Alrighty. I think that's good. I'm going to go in with goldenrod. Kind of going in between all of these. Then it looks like we may need a bit of brown just for the ends. I'm just placing the color right now just so I can figure out where everything is going to go. I actually did do another Tangled Rapunzel coloring stream a little over a month ago now. That was to celebrate, well, I guess the anniversary hasn't even happened yet, but an early celebration to the 15-year anniversary of Tangled. That's crazy. But this is one of my favorite movies, and why not just do a little bit more of Rapunzel? I feel like a good coloring stream would definitely be just like coloring her tower and everything. That could be fun. Let me grab brown so I can kind of deepen up at the ends there. I definitely want to keep it a bit more warm toned. So we're going to use tan just on the real ends there. Kind of warm it up. And I will be going over this with more goldenrod. I just want to add some depth and more of a different kind of tone. So just kind of rounding out the ends of the petals. Hello, hello, Kareem. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. Now this is the underside of the leaf, or the petal. So I'm just kind of going a bit deeper with the tan color there. But the top side of the petal is definitely more golden. I feel like once I add the purple to this, it'll really transform into the tangled flower. I am working on actually 2 new videos right now. one of which I feel like I can get uploaded either tonight or tomorrow. I'm very excited for this one. It's just a simple thrift haul, but it's all ASMR. So I very much enjoyed filming that, and I hope you guys enjoy watching. Thank you. Thank you for the flowers. I'm just going with the tan right along where the petals meet. I might go in with a bit of a deeper brown. This is raw sienna. Just to add a bit more contrast to break up the leaves a bit. Alrighty. I'm going to go back in with this neon yellow just so I can really brighten up the petals. Okay, going back in with goldenrod. Just going around all of that, kind of blending it in. I'll put a Q&A or like a poll or something, but let me know if you guys have any other ideas for things that I can color. Or honestly, I would love to do more drawing streams. I like to keep them more themed. So like if it's from a franchise, like a movie, TV show, something fun. Let me do that real quick. What else can I color? Question mark. Okay. That should be popping up soon. And I'm just going right over that brown and tan with the goldenrod so that everything can blend together. Oh my gosh, my hand is cramping like crazy. It's finally cool enough so I can have my window open this morning, so hopefully you guys can hear all the birds. I'm gonna try coloring with my left hand. I'm right-handed. Okay, honestly, that would be a good stream, like drawing and coloring just with my non-dominant hand. Could turn out really good or really bad. But I feel like it would be interesting to watch. I feel like I would just have to like tape my right fingers together to just like keep me in the zone. But I might do that for next week. That could be fun. Oh, I will be announcing this like officially in my community tab. But for Friday's live streams, we do gaming. Typically, I would do that at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I decided to change it after almost a year of streaming. I'm just moving it an hour earlier, so we start at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I just feel like that'll be better for a few different reasons, but more primarily that I feel like I need over an hour to have a good gaming stream, especially with specific games, you know? So that's why. Okay, I'm gonna try and find some good purples here that we can use for the center. Honestly, I never use the glittery purple. That could be pretty. And I'll take this one. It's more warm tone. Where did the casing go? I don't know. So I don't know what color this is, but it's purple. Let me start with the light orchid. Like I said, this flower is not the same type of flower that's in the movie, but I'm just going to try and color it to resemble the flower. Maybe I can go up a bit, kind of blend that in. I don't know if that'll look okay. Then I'm going to go in with this mystery color here. Just a darker purple. Then I'm going to go in with this metallic FX. These don't really have, oh my god, they do. Cyber grape. I was going to say they don't have a name. This is definitely more cool toned. Let's see, do we even see any glitter, any sparkle? I don't. But I'm just going to blend that all together. Putting a little bit of that on the outside. And then I will go back in with the mystery purple. Blend that together. And then going back in with orchid. And once again, blending that all together. Oh, this is quite off topic, but I guess not really because it's a movie. But just 2 days ago, I started watching the Final Destination movie franchise. So I watched the first and the second. I would say the second one is definitely better. But they're all very entertaining, I would say. For the stem and everything, I'm going to be using Tropical Rainforest because it's definitely more cool toned. And then I might use a touch of Granny Smith Apple. And maybe some just regular old green. I'm going to start with Granny Smith Apple so I can get the highlights. Probably just mostly on the leaves here. For the background, I think I'm going to make it a dark blue, just so that the glowingness of the flower really pops and everything. But honestly, maybe we should put a splash of yellow on some of the flowers that are, or some of the leaves that are around the flower. So it looks like they are getting some of the glow as well. Just a little bit, nothing too much. Oh, I have my Monstera Adansoni with us today, just because. If I randomly stop coloring, it's because I'm sneezing. My seasonal allergies are so bad. Okay, what happened here? Did a rabbit eat those? Why does it look like that? I don't know. But just a little bit of yellow on those. Then I feel like we should be good. Maybe a bit there. And then maybe a bit on the stem, going onto the leaf. Okay, I feel like that's pretty good. Going back to Granny Smith Apple. Just highlighting the leaves along the variegation lines. good. Oh my god. Good morning. My gosh. Seasonal allergies, they're still sticking around. Hello, hello. I think I got all of the highlighted areas. Let me put some of these purples away. I think I'm gonna move on to shadows. So I'm gonna be using Tropical Rainforest. But honestly, to get a good shadow, I'm gonna go in with this purple first. Just right where there would be like really intense shadows. I'm using a very light hand. Okay, I feel like that's pretty good for now. Then I'm gonna go in with Tropical Rainforest. Just going right on top of what I just did. Just by adding that purple, it'll help to deepen up the shadow and add more of a cooler tone to deepen it up. And since this is like pretty blue, depending on the final outcome, I'll probably go over that with a warmer green or maybe a little bit of yellow. But we will just have to see. Thank you, thank you. That actually startled me out of the corner of my eye. Alrighty, just a bit more of this. And then we can start warming it up. Honestly, that looks very pretty right now. Let me lower that just a tad. Hopefully that's better for you guys. Okay. I mentioned this in my previous live stream, but I'm on the lookout for a white gel marker or pen. Just something that I can use to highlight, and I feel like that would really jazz up this photo. But we do not have anything like that, so once I do acquire a white gel pen or marker, I feel like I'm just gonna go back to all of my other coloring pages that I've done and just add some highlights. And I will do that on stream, just so that we can all reminisce together. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned, but I'm just going back in with a Granny Smith apple. Or is it just Granny Smith? No, it is Granny Smith apple. Okay, I am going to go back in with goldenrod just along the stem here, just to warm it up a bit. There's olive hair on here, of course. Okay. Oh, definitely more yellow down there. I just don't love it. I'm gonna try and go in with green here. Let's see. Okay, wow, that did the trick. I just feel like I need a warmer green, but then I look at the photo, my reference photo right next to me, and it is a very cool toned stem and leaf. Jungle green. Let's see. What can I test this on? A little thing. Okay, that is very blue. But honestly, looking at the photo, that's exactly what I need. So, let's figure this out here. Thank you. Sorry, I'm like hovering right above the microphone right now. Hopefully I'm not too loud. I should just do an entire stream where I'm like whispering, go full on ASMR. But the thing is, you really have to plan that out and make sure that there isn't a lot of background noise. So I'd probably have to do that at like 5 a.m. I don't know. Draw some bees on there. I could. I'm just trying to make the Tangled Rapunzel magical flower thing. Alrighty, we are almost done with the leaves. And if you missed it before, I said for the background, I definitely want to make it darker so that the glowing flower looks like it's glowing. So let's just try that out. Let me put away some of my crayons here so I have room. Another mystery purple. And all of these yellows. Okay, I think I'm just gonna start with black, and then we can kind of ombre it out into a dark blue. That might be too purple, so let's see. Let me swatch it on this paper towel. Okay, so there's black. We all know what black looks like. This is blue-green, very blue. Then we have denim. Okay, I feel like we're going to be doing denim. And then midnight blue, let's see. Honestly, we could probably do a mix of denim and midnight blue. I feel like that could work. So let me get rid of blue-green. Put that away. Then I'll just start out by kind of outlining everything in black. I might have to go grab my sharpener. So I'll frickin' BRB. Alrighty. Yes, the crayon box does have one built in on the back side, but I I just have everything all set up. So we're going back to the good old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm just gonna, oh my gosh, can I even color in that micro tiny area? Let's see. Kinda. Okay. Hello, Mikey. It is fabulous to meet you. I just recall seeing I almost said Bitmoji, your profile photo in another stream. I think it was the gaming stream, the Liminality Zone, maybe. But anywho, welcome back. It feels so weird having my window open because it has been like hot, humid, and 90 for the past like 2 weeks. It's been nuts, but we're finally cooling down and I can open my window. And Olive sure missed that too. I feel so bad. She would always sit by my window and just stare at me like, Mama, why aren't you opening the window for me? And I'm like, girl, you're gonna boil in the window. It's been so hot here too. You have your AC on right now. Just remember to stay hydrated, everyone. Drink your water. It's very important. I'm sending everyone, maybe not Jack Frost vibes, because snow in summer, that doesn't sound too good. But maybe it can be like Phineas and Ferb Swinter, summer and winter. Maybe. My gosh, I don't know if I mentioned this on stream, but I've been watching the new season of Phineas and Ferb, and oh my god, I am so glad that they literally did not change a thing. They slightly updated the animation style, so it's like more frames per second, and it's kind of weird, but I mean, other than that, like, I'm just so happy that the show is back. Like, I grew up with that. It's such a fantastic show. So funny. Amazing soundtrack. Amazing characters. Like, what more could you ask for? And who doesn't love Love Handle? Okay, that would be a very cute coloring stream. Just Phineas and Ferb. And the gang, of course. Can't forget Perry the Platypus. We got Buford, Baljeet, Isabella. That one ginger kid with the glasses that just randomly pops up. Maybe we could do like Major Monogram and Carl. Dr. Doofenshmirtz, of course. Where would the tri-state area be without Dr. Doofenshmirtz? A platypus. Perry the Platypus. After how many years you think that guy would catch on? Although I guess technically it has only been like 2 years throughout all 5 seasons or however many seasons there are now. But yeah, this is only their second summer. That's so weird. Well, anywho, if there are any grade school kiddos watching, I hope you are enjoying your 104 days of summer vacation, because school comes along just to end it, and the annual problem of our generation is finding a cool way to spend it, or a good way to spend it? I don't know. So maybe you could build a rocket, or wait, building a rocket, or finding a mummy, or climbing up the Eiffel Tower, or discovering something that doesn't exist, like giving a monkey a shower, or surfing tidal waves, or creating nanobots and locating Frankenstein's brain, finding a dodo bird, painting a continent, and driving your sister insane. So as you can see, there's a whole lot of stuff to do before school starts this fall. So stick with us, because Phineas and Ferb are gonna do it all. And then Candace would say, Phineas! Or no, she would say, oh mom, what the heck did she say? I don't know. She's always yapping. Oh, but another thing that I'm so glad about is that they didn't change most of the voice actors. Like all the main people are still the same, but I know that Jeremy, which is Candace's boyfriend, are they like official? I don't even know. But it's no longer Mitchell Musso, it's some other guy. And I think one other character changed, but for the most part, it's like all the same people. Thankfully. But we still have our queen, Ashley Tisdale. Oh my gosh, speaking of Ashley Tisdale, I was watching Extreme Home Renovation with Ty Pennington, of course. Okay, I didn't know this. They rebooted that show. So, like, the one that I thought was the original is actually the reboot. And it's owned by, like, ABC and Disney, hence why they always go to Disney World. I didn't know that. So there was actually that show that existed before that that would have been running for, like, 5 years or something. And then they rebooted it. But anyways, fun fact. I was watching an episode with Ashley Tisdale, because one of the like homeowners' kids or whatever like was obsessed with High School Musical, as they should be, and it was just so fun to see her. But that's in like her short-lived brunette era, and then I feel like she's just been blonde the rest of her life. But I mean, hey, she looks good blonde. But I think she is a natural brunette. I'm not sure though. I'm just gonna start kind of slowly ombreing this out using a lighter hand, so hopefully it's all easier to blend. Obviously I still have a lot to do, but we're getting there. But I guess some other things going on. I'm working on 2 new videos, one of which will be ready to post either tonight, but probably tomorrow morning. That is going to be another ASMR video. I now have only done 2 of those videos. The first one was Olive's Day in the Life ASMR edition for her birthday, kind of like a little birthday vlog. And then about 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks ago, I posted my sustainable nail care routine, which was also ASMR. That was very fun to make. And yeah, my next video will also be ASMR. It's just gonna be a little thrifting, secondhand kind of haul, but it's themed, so that's fun. I dressed up, I'm not gonna spoil that, but I dressed up to a certain theme, and all of the things I'm going to be showing have to do with that theme as well. So it was very fun. I like doing themed videos. And of course, I love thrifting. I actually haven't been thrifting in months. So this is kind of just like a secondhand haul because I do get like hand-me-downs and stuff. Or like I get stuff second place elsewhere. So I don't know if I can really call it a thrift haul, but whatever. Just still, ever so slowly, working on this ombre. Oh, I just remembered what Candace says. She says Mom, Phineas, and Ferb are working on a title sequence. That's it. I don't know why that took me so long to remember. One show that I do, okay, I'll actually want to rewatch a few different shows from my childhood, but one of which is Good Luck Charlie. I love that show so much. It's so good, so funny, so nostalgic. I've also been wanting to rewatch Big Time Rush. Oh my god, I love that show. That is genuinely one of the funniest shows that I could recommend. And it's family friendly, so that's good. Great music, dramatic story, America's favorite boy band of this generation. We will get there one day. Oh, I could sing the... I almost said One Direction, bro. No, Big Time Rush song, Halfway There. Because we're... Well, I guess we're a little bit more than halfway there. I don't know. We're halfway there, we're looking good now. Nothing's gonna get in the way. We're halfway there. Never thought that I'd ever say we're halfway there. And that's that. Gustavo Rock wants me. Can you do ice cream? Like draw ice cream? Color ice cream? I most certainly can. That would be fun. You know, I never do any food-based coloring. So yes, I certainly can. Yay! Absolutely. Thank you for the recommendation. feel like I need to sharpen my crayon. It's always difficult to color right along the side there because it's just very bent, obviously. My goodness, look at that. Okay, let's do denim is the darkest blue, so I'm just gonna go in with that. Just blending that right into the black there. Look at how opaque that's getting. Looking fabulous. One thing that I've been curious about is like the weight of a coloring page before and after I color with crayons. I feel like colored pencil wouldn't really make that big of a difference, but like, I don't know. How much weight does the wax add? Maybe that's a silly question, I don't know. Thank you so much, and thank you for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. I hope everyone does. Stay hydrated, drink your water, wear SPF, and have fun. And thank you for joining me. I feel like I will definitely be adding a bit more green to the leaves, especially with how opaque everything else is turning out to be. I am quite happy with the flower itself, though. I feel like that turned out pretty good. One thing that I keep forgetting to look up is if I can play music during a live stream. I've only tried it twice, and I've played like a copyright-free playlist. But I'm curious to know if I can just play like any kind of music during a live stream, or would it be like an actual video where it just like demonetizes you? I do not know. But I gotta figure that out. Especially for themed streams like this. I would love to just play like the Tangled soundtrack. But I guess let's just keep talking about videos that I'm gonna do. Since this is Tangled, an animated movie, And it's Disney, so I can actually do it, like include it in a video. I definitely want to do more animated movie tier list series episode things. I do have my next one planned out. I need to do it. I need to watch the movies and take the notes. Like, I love making those videos, but it's just, there's so much that goes into it. So much planning and prepping and scripting, and I mean, even the amount of time it takes to film. Like, it's just a lot. But, oh, I should remove this. I just use these to mark whatever page I want to color. But, yeah. Olive's awake. She's taking her morning bath. Yeah, we are just over an hour now. I don't know why I thought this would be a quick coloring page. But we're definitely making progress. And I'm just going to start to slowly ombre out denim so that we can blend that into, what's that say? Midnight blue. Now I feel like I definitely should have brought the black out further. Maybe I can still kind of blend that in. Hopefully. Like I definitely should have ombre'd it more up here. It's just difficult to color when I can't really move the page because it's so big. Okay, let me try to blend in some more black here because that ombre or lack thereof is really bugging me. Just going very light. Definitely add more over here. Okay, back to denim, which is the same blue that I was using. I'm just gonna fan this out a bit more, especially right here. And right over here. And up here as well. And then I will go in with midnight blue. There's midnight blue. Let me clean the dust off. I'm just going to start from the outer corner here. This is definitely more of a teal blue, but hopefully it'll look good blended into that other blue. My gosh, I need to move all my crayons to the side. It's very difficult to color the edge of a page with a crayon. And I'm just laying the crayon, my god, flat on the page, just so I can get it very light and it's easier to blend in with the other blue, which is denim. I'm using midnight blue right now. I'm just applying more pressure as I go into the other blue. You can see, hello, how pointed it is now. We are getting pretty close to finishing this coloring page. So I just want to thank you all for joining me today. Thank you for leaving your recommendations. If there are any more recommendations or ideas that you have for coloring pages, please let me know. I would love to do that. You can comment that here or in my community page on any post. Doesn't matter. On a short, on a video. Check out my videos. But I want to thank you all for joining me, and I truly hope that you have enjoyed this today. Next week, I don't know, I might just do what one of you guys suggested and do a little Sunday ice cream dessert coloring page. Because like I said, to my knowledge, I don't recall doing any food-related coloring pages aside from that one Sanrio Pom Pom Purin macaron coloring page, but that was very minimal, so I would definitely like to do something a bit more detailed. So yeah. Overall, I'm pretty happy with this. I think I will go in with another green on the leaves. We can do pine green. Let me sharpen that real quick. Let's see. Is it worth it? Kinda, sorta. Okay. Just going over with pine green, because the leaves are looking a bit flat and a bit too cool toned. I am glad that I added some yellow highlights though on the leaves so that it kind of catches the glow of the flower. Just a few more leaves here, and we will be done. I'm content with how it looks. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I'm not happy with the background. I don't know. But whatever. We're done. Alrighty, let me grab a pencil. Today is 7/8/2021. 25. Alrighty. Thank you all for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please be sure to leave a like. That really does help me out, and that tells the algorithm to tell you guys to check it out, so it just helps all around. So thank you, and I will see you on my next video, which will be tomorrow, and if not, I'll see you this Friday at 3 p.m. I'm changing my gaming time to an hour earlier at 3 p.m. instead of 4. So I will update you guys in the community tab as well. But yeah, I guess that's it for today. Thank you all for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week and have a wonderful rest of your summer.